For those who only care about the news, you can go to this timestamp right here. But for those who care about more than that, it is good to be back. If you don't follow me on Instagram or didn't see my community post in the beginning of August or throughout the month, I basically took a month break traveling to concerts, Head in the Clouds, KCON LA. All the highlights are on my Instagram for you guys. By the way, please excuse the very red eyes. Long story that I hope I can tell you guys one day in a live stream or special 2-hour video, because it leads directly to this picture of me with Kep1er. I love these girls so much. This has to be one of my favorite idol interactions ever. However, I don't want to be the only one having fun, so after we discuss the news, I'll also be telling you about my partnership with LEOPRESENTS to give away IKON tickets to every city. But before all that, we do have to get to the news, and just a heads up, I can't talk about everything that has happened in the past month. I've selected a few bigger stories that are also a little more recent, and in the next video, we will start from that point and move forward with business as usual. I'm putting this picture up one more time. Excuse my voice. Here we go. BTS Jungkook's song 7 is now being accused of plagiarism not by random people, but by the composer of FIN.K.L's Time of Mask. Reportedly, the song is under suspicion of borrowing the same scale sequence as a key melody that was used in FIN.K.L's song. The composer reportedly forwarded a request for evaluation of the scale sequence to a producer at HYBE. However, HYBE stated that the issue could not be resolved at that particular moment because Bang Si-hyuk was overseas. After this became public, Big Hit Music then released a statement denying the allegations, saying 7 was created through collaboration of 5 overseas composers. The final product is completely unrelated to a song released 24 years ago and does not meet any criteria for plagiarism. This got to the point where Dispatch is now involved, who did their own investigating comparing the two songs, which they concluded had no overlapping components that could be considered plagiarism. While it's still possible the composer could pursue legal action against HYBE, SM is the one looking to sue a girl who broke into NCT Jaehyun's hotel room and recorded it. This Saseng, who by the way seems to be the exact same girl who was caught following NCT around when they were in Chicago, posted videos of her breaking into Jaehyun's hotel room where you can see luggage and also the clothes he wore, seen in another video released by SM. On top of the video she recorded in a rush, she posted text messages revealing she somehow obtained the keycards to their rooms from the members themselves. SM Entertainment has now responded to these videos, saying they are seeking legal action and requesting an investigation, not tolerating this invasion of privacy. But that's not the only scary news involving NCT recently. SM Entertainment also informed fans that Taeil was now in stable condition after being involved in a motorcycle accident. They explained that it happened early in the morning of that day when Taeil was on his way home from finishing a schedule. He was immediately taken to the hospital where he was diagnosed with a fracture that would require surgery. Obviously, we won't be seeing him for a while, but that's not where this story ends. It seems fellow member CHENLE, who was obviously upset, wanted us to know more of the details. Apparently, when he first heard about it, Taeil had just come back to consciousness, insinuating it was way more severe than SM had revealed. CHENLE also wanted to clarify that the accident was not Taeil's fault and that he was hit by someone who ran a red light. Luckily, Taeil has now updated fans saying all the procedures were successful and that he's on his way to a full recovery. Also wishing a speedy recovery to someone I was fortunate enough to see perform at KCON LA, ATEEZ's Jungkook, who the next day immediately went back to Korea. It turns out Jungkook was undergoing treatment for a meniscus rupture, which will now also require surgery and rehabilitation. Unfortunately, 17's S.COUPS was also announced by Pledis to be going on hiatus due to a torn ACL. They explained that he sustained this injury while landing badly during a ball game filming content. And just like Taeil, he was immediately taken to the hospital and was diagnosed with a torn ACL that would require surgery and extensive rehabilitation. The good news is that they recently gave us an update that the surgery was successful and S.COUPS was discharged from the hospital, now focusing on rest, recovery, and physical therapy. And while we're talking about 17, the final piece of more serious news is regarding all the uproar surrounding Joshua's alleged relationship. Earlier in the month, speculation blew up that Joshua was dating model Cho Mi-young based on all the outfits they seemed to share, which people thought was too many to to be a coincidence. This led to people digging even more, possibly finding footage of her at 17's concert. Now, despite all the protest trucks calling for Joshua to leave 17 and the support trucks and Porsches showing Joshua love, I wasn't planning to talk about this because neither Josh nor Pledis have said anything about it. All parties for that matter have remained completely silent on this, not even using the "it's their private lives" line that we all come to expect. Well, I am bringing it up now because it has gotten to the point where other people are now being dragged in. Former Momoland's Jane had to recently refute that she dated Joshua in the past after speculation about their relationship resurfaced. She explained that she has never even met Joshua, that she's nervous and trying to be careful about how she words things, but doesn't understand why this is a rumor that's been going on for years with someone she doesn't even personally know. Of course, I didn't get to talk about the confirmed dating news regarding Blackpink's Jisoo and actor An Bo-hyun, the boys Sang-yeon adamantly denying that he said anything inappropriate in that video, or the 50-50 drama that has not calmed down one bit. But for this video, I want to move on to some positive things that have happened that we can celebrate in K-pop. After so long since we've seen him, and after leaving YG Entertainment, Bang YEDAM has finally updated us about his future, signing with GF Entertainment, who say they will be giving him relentless support and helping the multi-talented singer, songwriter, and producer excel in his career. SM Entertainment has also confirmed that Red Velvet SEULGI has officially renewed her exclusive contract. Whatever their decisions were going to be, I just want Red Velvet to be together. I mean, look how emotional it was for Infinite to hold their first concert in 7 years. The guys were said to be crying uninterrupted for 10 minutes and eventually had to distract themselves with push-ups. I think Monsta X fans will be just as emotional when all the members reunite again, as KIHYUN officially becomes the 4th member to enlist in the military. By the way, I apologize because I won't be able to mention all the comebacks that have recently happened. I know, we've had some huge ones which I'm still catching up on, but one of those releases was the solo debut of JIHYO, who has now earned her first ever solo career music show win, getting emotional on stage with ITZY and YEDAM. I also don't usually talk about the winners of survival shows all the time, but in this unique case, it's established names that we already know on a huge Queendom show. So congrats to the final 7, former CLC's Jaehyun, Rocket Punch's Yeonhee, Cosmic Girls Yeoram, Lovely's Kei, Purple Kiss's Yuki, Wua's Nana, and High Key's Huiseok, who will now come together to form, that's not the name anymore, who will now come together to form L's-up. I think that's how you say it, right?
결과 탑 7, 단 7명만이 LG업의 멤버가.
And finally, I want to mention IKON's upcoming first ever tour in the US. I cannot wait to see the guys in person. Tickets have already gone on sale, so I hope to see you guys there. But if for whatever reason you can't get tickets, I'm partnering up with the absolutely amazing team over at LEOPRESENTS to give away 2 tickets per city. Who else does that? Hurry and go to this tweet that mentions our collaboration, which by the way means so much to me. I'll follow their career wherever IKON goes, just like the guys have demonstrated within their own team.